Hello, Trailmakers. This is my last video till I go on vacation, which is 2 weeks no videos for you. I know you must be very sad. That's a joke. Nobody actually cares, but uh, I've got a few more builds. It's not a whole lot. I have not been playing too much Trailmakers. I know it's a sin, but I've made this little boy. um, it doesn't go fast, but it only has a single propeller. You gotta be honest, that's not a lot of power. And that's a lot of lift. There's even a 30 kilo weight in there, so this is actually quite heavy still for the amount of thrust. But it makes up for it in lift, so it actually functions. So let's see if we can land on the carrier as a pro, I guess. I should probably give another input to the engine so I can actually go and brake with it. But it's not like landing is hard anyway. So look at that. Actually, I'm going to give it a break because reasons. Let's see how that works if we just go into the air and press shift now. Just out of curiosity. Air brakes. It's like this one plane that actually has like propellers that can go backwards and stuff. Oh, and it stalls me immediately. Oh, that was not very dramatic. Well, it was dramatic for the actual size of this. This is just a tiny plane, right? Like, and it's not fast at all, but it does not pull up too bad hard. It's decent, especially for its speed. It's not bad, but especially roll is actually kind of aggressive. But it also feels quite nice for some reason. There you go. That's a really short landing. Okay, I quite like the air brakes. It does kind of like to push you backwards, so you kind of pitch down. But now let's get on to some real builds, which I have not painted this. I may have forgotten. It also doesn't have landing gear yet. But as someone said in my last video, they guessed it right. It's actually an F-16. Completely to scale. The wings are a little off by a few degrees, I think, and well, at least they're like the same with English is hard sometimes, you know. Um, but it's absolutely to scale. So the speedometer you can see is the actual speed of the plane. Can go like this. I hope I don't die. Woo! Okay. But it really does give you a sense of your actual speed. It feels faster even though it's actually, well, the scale is actually kind of slower than most planes because it's giant. It doesn't have features yet. That's a little bit of a problem. I am thinking of making a first-person A10 Warthog, so if you would like to see that, tell me, just in the comments or something, or leave a like, I guess. Would be pretty cool if you did. um, yeah, if there's anything I can do better about my builds and stuff, like, please tell me. I can use the smarts. Um, let's try and land this thing, even though this thing is not very landable at all. Like I'm just going to crash. I already know that, but it's okay. Let's turn around. It also has like a decently realistic turn rate and stuff, which is important in airplane stuff. At least for fighter jets, turn rate is decently important. Yeah, we go for shot, but just like that. Now we're a submarine. That's okay. Let's get on with the next build. This is going to be a real short video, I'm sorry. Also, I want to show this. This is the absolute easiest way of doing some very simple tank steering. Little tutorial right here. W and S into these. They're all separate engines. A and D is just the other way around on one. That's literally it. That's how you make tank steering with only 2 engines. There you go. That's the second time I've done a thumbs up. This way you don't need a lot of engines. That's the main part. Now, for the real deal. This is a Northstar from Titanfall. It's very much unfinished, as you can see. About as unfinished as you're going to get. But it does work. Although it kind of just flies, but it does look cool. And you can break its legs, which is kind of cruel, I guess. Yeah. It doesn't. I forgot I did this. This is actually just default programming, by the way. I didn't actually meant to do this, but it's kind of funny, so I left it in. Yeah. For all of you who don't know what this thing is, it's basically a flying mech with a sniper. So it's long range, kind of squishy, and I can kind of hope when pressing spacebar at the right time, I guess. The thrust is incented well, but it can kind of fly and stuff. Don't know exactly how it works because I don't actually have Titanfall. I played it when it was free, and I played through the entire campaign, but you don't really get to play with the individual Titans that way. You kind of just play with the Monarch, so yeah. These are rocket pods. These are supposed to be thrusters, but you can't really do that in Trailmakers, so it has its limits, but that's fine. This angle is not right at all. Oh, it's a little heavy. Let's go to 30. Let's see. Oh, that's more like it. And then I can increase this angle for science purposes. I think there's a problem here. Yeah. We go ahead and do this. Like, that works a lot better. Now I still have to attach this hand and stuff. But that's it for that. Let's save it. I did some work on it. Do I have anything else to show you? I was messing around with Beyblades some more. I made this monstrosity. It do be a monstrosity though. That's basically it. It's only a 9-minute video, but that's okay. I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Goodbye.